Please don't hate me, but in this modern world, talking about religion might not be fascinating to many. But if you are different from the rest, then getting into history to seek insight might be what is making you stand out. Imagine a civilization shrouded in mystery, its gods and rituals lost to the sands of time. This is the story of the Canaanites and their powerful deity. In the cradle of civilization, where the continents of Asia, Africa, and Europe converge, emerged a culture whose influence resonates through the annals of history. The Canaanites, as they were known, were not just a single ethnic group, but a melting pot of diverse tribes bound by a common language and belief system. Nestled in the eastern Mediterranean, they occupied an area known today as Lebanon, Israel, Palestine, and parts of Syria and Jordan. Their story begins around 4,000 years ago in the Bronze Age, a time when writing was still in its infancy. Yet, the Canaanites were among the pioneers, leaving behind some of the earliest known inscriptions, etched in a script that would later evolve into the Phoenician alphabet, the precursor to Greek and Latin scripts. But what truly sets the Canaanites apart is their pantheon of gods, ruling over every aspect of life and death. At the pinnacle of this divine hierarchy was a deity so powerful, so revered, that his influence seeped into the religions that followed. This was the chief god of the Canaanites. As with their civilization, the identity of this god is shrouded in mystery, obscured by the passage of time and the lack of written records. However, fragments of ancient texts, inscriptions, and archaeological findings point to a deity who was both a creator and a destroyer, a god of fertility and a god of storms. As we delve deeper, let's uncover the enigma of the Canaanite religion and its influential deity. The Canaanite religion was as complex as the civilization itself, with a pantheon that was vast and varied. Delving into the intricate tapestry of Canaanite deities, the pantheon was not short of gods and goddesses, each playing a pivotal role in the cosmos and daily life. At the zenith of this divine hierarchy reigned El, the supreme god of the Canaanites. El, often depicted as a bearded king, was the god of the sky, the creator of all beings and the ultimate judge. His consort Asherah was the mother goddess associated with fertility and nurturing life. Beneath them, the pantheon was filled with a myriad of divinities, each with distinct roles and domains. Baal, the storm god, represented fertility and agriculture, controlling the rain and thus the prosperity of the land. His sister, Anat, was the goddess of love and war, embodying a paradoxical blend of creation and destruction. The pantheon was not just a collection of divine figures. It was a reflection of the Canaanites' understanding of the natural world and their place within it. The gods were not distant entities, but rather they were intricately woven into the fabric of daily life. The Canaanites believed that their actions, their rituals, and their devotion could influence these gods. Rituals often involved offerings, prayers, and sometimes even music and dance. From the planting of crops to the changing of seasons, each aspect of life was marked by a communion with the divine. This was not a religion of fear, but of reverence, respect, and coexistence. The Pantheon of Canaan was an echo of the Canaanite civilization, diverse, complex, and deeply connected to the natural world. Each god or goddess was a thread in the vibrant tapestry of their understanding of the cosmos, interwoven with the threads of human lives. The Canaanite religion wasn't just about worship, it was a reflection of their understanding of the world around them. And it is through this lens that we can begin to truly grasp the depth and complexity of the Canaanite civilization. As with all religions, the Canaanite faith evolved over time, influenced by the changing world around them. Let's delve into this fascinating transformation and the factors that shaped it. The Canaanite religion, like a living organism, responded to the ebbs and flows of its time. It was a complex and dynamic faith, adjusting itself to the political, social, and cultural shifts of the ancient Near East. As kingdoms rose and fell, as wars were fought and peace treaties signed, the Canaanite religion mirrored these events, reflecting them in the shifting roles and representations of their deities. One of the most significant transformations was seen in the role of their chief god. Initially, the Canaanites worshipped a plethora of gods and goddesses, each with their distinct domain. However, as time passed, we see a gradual shift towards henotheism, where one deity, their chief god, began to assume a more dominant position. This shift was likely influenced by the rise of monotheistic religions in the neighboring regions. The depiction of their chief god also evolved. Early on, he was portrayed as a fierce warrior, hurling thunderbolts at his enemies. But as the Canaanite society evolved, so did their god. He began to be seen more as a benevolent father figure, a protector, and a giver of life. This change in portrayal could have been a reflection of the changing needs and aspirations of the Canaanite people. The evolution of the Canaanite religion also had profound implications on their societal structure. The elevated status of their chief god led to the rise of a priestly class that served him, which in turn led to the development of more complex societal hierarchies. In the face of change, the Canaanite religion adapted, demonstrating the resilience and flexibility of their beliefs. It's a testament to how faith, like culture, is a living, breathing entity, constantly evolving to reflect the world it inhabits. The Canaanite deity may seem like a relic of the past, but its legacy lives on in ways that may surprise you. As we delve into the final chapter of our journey, it's crucial to recognize the lasting impact of the Canaanite deity on subsequent religions. Starting with the Abrahamic faiths, the influence of the Canaanite deity is unmistakable. The Canaanite god, El, was adopted into the Hebrew religion and eventually evolved into the singular god of Judaism. The sacred texts of these religions, including the Torah and the Bible, contain numerous references to the Canaanite gods, underlining their historical significance. The Canaanite deities weren't just confined to the pages of religious texts, though. They've also made their way into our modern culture. For instance, the Canaanite god Baal's name is used in modern Hebrew and Arabic slang to refer to someone who is a master or owner. Moreover, the Canaanite goddess Asherah, who was once worshipped as the mother of gods and the consort of El, has been referenced in popular culture, with her name being used in fantasy literature and video games. In these ways, the Canaanite deities continue to live on, their names and stories woven into the fabric of our contemporary lives. The legacy of the Canaanite deity goes beyond names and cultural references. The fundamental beliefs and practices of the Canaanite religion, such as the worship of nature and the veneration of fertility, have found their way into various modern religious and spiritual practices. In essence, the Canaanite deity and its beliefs have shaped the course of human religious thought, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to influence our world today. Whether we realize it or not, the echoes of the Canaanite deity can be heard in our languages, our cultures, and our religions. From ancient times to the present day, the god of Canaanites has left an indelible mark on human history. The Canaanite civilization may be long gone, but its legacy lives on, a testament to the enduring power of faith. It's a fascinating reminder of how the ancient world continues to shape our modern lives in ways we may not even realize.